use of foul, abusive, or threatening language or actions will not be tolerated, and are grounds for immediate dismissal from the playing facility. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Please enjoy the game, and thank you for your continued support of Catholic education. At this time, we ask you to silence your phones, as we will begin tonight's contest with prayer, followed by the national anthem. We ask everyone to please rise, and let us place ourselves in the presence of God, and begin in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord, thank you for blessing these student athletes with their many gifts and talents, and protecting them from injury in this evening's contest. May they compete to their potential with strength and courage, and help them to inspire others while serving as strong examples of faith. We pray that you will positively impact our school communities, families, and all those gathered here today. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats. And veterans, we invite you to salute. As Juliana McDonald, niece of Archbishop and head coach Mike McDonald, honors the United States of America with her rendition of our...
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ringing near, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
A wonderful rendition of the national anthem. Julia McDonald, the niece of head coach for Archbishop Wood, Mike McDonald, gets us ready to get underway. This is SFBN and the coverage of the Philadelphia Catholic League girls basketball semifinals, presented by Blocks. My name is Bob Long. Alongside me, my partner Megan McCulloch, class of 2014 from Penn, former Penn point guard and a former star at the Academy of Notre Dame at the high school level. Let's meet the Pandas of Nazareth Academy, their first year in the Philadelphia Catholic League, and they have come to the Final Four with an expectation to compete and find a way to the Palestra. They upset Newman Goretti on the road. Not many teams go to South Philadelphia and beat the Saints, and they're looking for a similar win here tonight against Archbishop Wood. Mary Kate Magana has coached the Pandas this year to the 5 seed in the Catholic League. Archbishop Wood, they are looking, Megan, to get to the Palestra for an unbelievable 16 out of 18 years, and would do so with a win here tonight.
Yeah, top of the Catholic League. coming in strong after just beating
Yeah, they just beat Conwell-Egan in the quarterfinal round. And they are led by the usual cast of characters. Yes, they always seem to graduate a couple of stars, but there is depth on this roster, engineered by Mike McDonald. And the starters for Archbishop Wood, Ava Renninger, who is 35 points away from 1,000 points scored in her career. Emily Naus, Lauren Greer, and Alexa Windish, 3 other key stalwarts. And we saw in a game earlier this year that was broadcast at Lansdale Catholic, Emily Naus hit 7 first-half threes that really paced the Archbishop Wood Vikings, what was an undefeated matchup at the time, at the top of the Philadelphia Catholic League, and she's a volume shooter that really runs this offense.
Yeah, definitely will be an exciting game. A strong Wood team and a Nazareth team that's hungry and has just come off 2 very big wins. The end of the season beating Lansdale Catholic and then upsetting Newman Goretti, as you mentioned, down at Newman Goretti's place. So I'm sure we'll get a good matchup here as we had in the previous game. Carroll beating O'Hara in the first matchup we had tonight.
Archbishop Wood in white, and the Pandas of Nazareth Academy in the purple/blue. We have the 5th starter, Sophia Topakis, for Archbishop Wood. Naus nearly got a steal. Reese Power, the engine here for Nazareth Academy, starts with the basketball. Anna Kane, Riley Donahue, Abby Rock, and Gracie Sullivan, the 4 other starters.
Can already tell Nazareth's going to have to execute on offense. Really strong pressure from Wood, and we'll see if they can convert that into some scores.
Spacing the ball well, double team along the sideline, coerces the turnover. Nicely done by Lauren Greer. Greer, so talented. For the last 3 seasons, she played JV, but she stuck it out. Now she's starting with some college opportunities as well. Some great steals, and she coerces the first turnover of the contest. Emily Naus, Ava Renninger for 3. And Greer got a hand on it, last touched by Lauren Greer. Good check out there by number 5, Gracie Sullivan. Provides some height at 5'8", listed as a forward and a captain for Nazareth Academy. Full court look as Anna King gets herself in trouble. Power tries to dribble away from a double team. She'll do just that, but it's intercepted by Naus. Up the floor is Topakis. Just could not convert.
Great hustle back by Power to get that rebound and crash the board on that missed opportunity.
Power is a first-team All-Catholic recipient in both basketball and soccer. There's an open 3. That one barely draws the iron. Renninger, and without many numbers, she's attacking 3-on-3. Where's the trailer? Extra pass for Topakis. Good job on the closeout against Emily Naus. They decided, hey, we're closing out on her. They didn't do it that time, and they nearly got burned for it.
It's going to be a key for Nazareth to get those rebounds and limit the second chance opportunities.
And the ball just won't go through the hoops. Some great looks for Archbishop Wood. We remain scoreless with under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Nazareth Academy for many years played in the Catholic Academies League. Think Gwynedd Mercy, Mount St. Joseph's, etc. First year in the Philadelphia Catholic League, and I would say it's fair to say that a lot of folks undersold or underappreciated how good this team would be. Didn't expect to see them here. Offensive rebound is corralled. A great job by Gracie Sullivan, the vocal leader of this Nazareth Academy team. And they weren't looking for the basketball. Windish, what a pass for Greer. Topakis. And you're not going to keep Emily Naus off the board for long. Defense crashing back in transition for Nazareth Academy. Emily Naus gets organized beyond the line. Nice job to create the space and step into one. Kept in along the sideline. Dribble drive. I love that. No call there by Sullivan. I think the defender went down a little easy. This is a really good officiating crew here tonight. They let that incidental contact go, and a good finish by Sullivan.
You can see Nazareth went into a zone. They'll have to communicate on this with all the great shooters on the Wood team.
Tapakis, good cut. Kick out. That open three will go for Alexa Windish, and you nailed it there, Megan. Get the ball to a paint touch if you're Mike McDonald and this Archbishop Wood team. And then a kick out for the open three. Good on-ball defense by Nouse. Sullivan, though, is able to get inside, couldn't hit that one. But a really good half-court set by Nazareth. All the way to the hoop, unbelievable pass. Lauren Greer-Deuce off the feed from Ava Renninger.
Yeah, great attack. That's what you do as a point guard, and get the open person running for the lane on the left side.
One more look here at Renninger. Running the floor, and then those eyes in the back of the head. Great cut to the weak side block by Greer. Fair to say, Megan, that Archbishop Wood has been playing at a higher level, at a level above anyone else in the league this year. A perfect record will do that for you. Foul called on the play. It goes against Windish. But when you're Archbishop Wood and you've been to the Palestra 15 of 17 years, you want to cash in with a pre-CL title. Mike McDonald, for all his three-peat state championships, all his trips to the Palestra, 2-4 in the final, and something that he is intent about changing and adding more into the trophy case at Archbishop Wood. One of his best teams that he's ever had.
Great take there by Reese Power. Just can't drop it. Really two good looks and hustle at the basket.
Renninger off the back cut. Contact, count it. And one. Alexa Windish on the assist. And if we get another look here, fantastic. Windish is in trouble here, so what do? Cut off the basketball. Find an open space. A great finish.
Yeah, and just by that play, the Wood team has, played together, as you mentioned, against great competition to be able to have that read and see the backdoor cut.
No good from Renninger. 2 minutes and 46 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Good catch there inside. The feed for Sullivan. Sullivan got herself underneath the basket and drew the foul against Emily Nouse. She's been so good, Gracie Sullivan. Just getting to that block, sliding to where she needs to be. Almost got herself tied up too far underneath the basket, but the position earned her those free throw shots.
They sure did, and especially against a great defender like Nouse, to be able to get that positioning and get the ball up. Two really good players going head-to-head.
2 of 2 for Sullivan, and Mary-Kate Magana, the head coach, who played at St. Joseph's. We were talking about her history, also a Nazareth Academy alum. What a great job she's done with this squad. Sullivan, by the way, came in just shooting 54% from the line. Looked really good there, hit 2 of 2. Got to close out. Nouse, open three. And that one is no good off the fingertips of Sophia McDonald. We didn't see much of McDonald when we broadcast the game at Lansdale Catholic earlier this year, and Mike told us, Mike McDonald, the head coach of Archbishop Wood, that the rotation has changed a little bit. Reagan, Perpierski, and Sophia McDonald will see a lot more time than they did earlier in the season. It's not often that you go deeper as the season goes along, but they've developed as a team and find that they can go deeper and keep that high level of play. Soft off the front rim, but no good from Emily Nouse.
Browning bringing up the ball.
They've been most successful getting it inside and then kicking out from 3. There's the triple. Abby Rock rocks the rim, and it's 10-7. Rock, third team All-Catholic in soccer, and a great outside shooter. We saw it there. They're going to need more of that from her. Open 3. That one is no good, and Ava Renninger brings it down. One of the smallest players on the floor, but she is gritty, determined, and one of the best pure point guards to come out of Archbishop Wood, and that's saying something.
For sure, and I know she's heading on to Fairleigh Dickinson. She'll have a great career at that next college level with her, toughness and point guard skills.
Well, we say it all the time here in the Philadelphia Catholic League and Philadelphia guards in general. Colleges undervalue them, right? Ava Renninger, you can say that. She is so tough and took the shot there, couldn't hit it. I think of the Josh Sharkeys of the world on the boys' side, Bud Clark from West Catholic. I don't know, the Philly undersized guard, perpetually and habitually underappreciated until they get to the college level and start dominating. Another 3 from the corner, Abby Rock, and we are tied.
Great ball movement, got the ball inside and saw the open player on the opposite side for a kick.
An 8-0 run for Nazareth Academy that shocked Newman Goretti in the quarterfinal. Renninger, a deep 3, way beyond college range. And Sullivan got one hand on it, 23 seconds left. And Mary Kate Magana says, let's slow it down and hold for 1. Rock nearly threw it away. Reese Power on the dribble drive, draws a second defender, and that's too strong. Final seconds, and it is good if it goes. Caught just a little bit of the backboard, but what a first quarter, Megan. One more look at Abby Rock, her second triple of the day.
Definitely keeping the Nazareth team alive from the inside and out, and just looking strong as they finish up the quarter, as you've mentioned, on an 8-0 run.
And we saw Abby Rock, a junior, one of a handful of juniors on this team that have played together for a long, long time. Since they were young girls, in fact, Mary Kate Magana was telling us. And, sure, it's same with the senior class, but you have a deep junior class with Riley Donahue, Abby Rock, Reese Power is a junior as well, Gracie Sullivan a junior. That's kind of been the bedrock with this program. And a lot of these folks, a lot of these girls will also play and do play soccer at a very high level. Funny enough, you're looking at these two benches here. The Catholic League Championship game in soccer, Archbishop Wood won that 2-1 earlier this year, but Nazareth Academy has been a great addition to the PCL and this basketball program specifically driven by this junior class.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that, the camaraderie and the just playing together for some years, growing up, being familiar with each other off the court, it always translates onto the court, and you can see that for the Nazareth team here. There's
no doubt about it. And again, there are folks talking about upset, and we threw that upset word out there in terms of would this be an upset? Was the Newman Goretti win considered an upset? Well, yeah, we say that with no disrespect because this is a team that went to the second round of states last year. They won the districts. Remember, District 1, not District 12, their first year in the Catholic League. And, that's the longest run that this team has had, this program, in 20-plus years. Getting to the second round of states, we know that they will punch the ticket as the top Philadelphia Catholic League team at the 4A level, and they will have that chance again here this year. Archbishop Wood in the white, and Nazareth Academy in the dark uniforms here to start the second quarter. Topakis with a good catch. Windish and now Nouse.
And they're playing a little bit of a matchup 2-3 here, but they leave Renninger open.
But what is tough to do out of his own? Defensive rebound because you don't have a specific body to check out. Good finish by Alexa Windish. She's playing at Kutztown next year. Power got to a great spot. You'll take as many of those looks as you can get if you're Nazareth Academy. More of them will fall than not for Reese Power.
For sure. She finished with 24 in the upset against Newman Goretti, and unfortunately have transition here for Wood with a 3 from Topakis.
Topakis has been really good as kind of that 4th or 5th starter all year. They get the giveaway. An excellent defender, as is Renninger. Leading the break, nobody checks out on Emily Naus. You got to close out there, and Naus knocks it down. A quick 8-0 run. Nazareth calls timeout.
Great kick from Renninger, another assist, and finished by Naus.
And that's one there. Play to your strengths, right, Megan? I mean, you have Naus got 2 options there on the break. You can cut to the strong side block and get to the rim, or you can get those feet set on the wing. Good find and in rhythm 3, and she's been very proficient from beyond the arc this year. 6 players shooting it at 35% or better from beyond the arc, and with Emily Naus's volume that she shoots, by far the highest volume shooter on this team, that's even more impressive to be up around 40%.
It is, and that was, you know, assist to shooter. That's 2 first all-Catholic team reps there, Emily Naus and Renninger. So a handful of honorees on this Wood list, but top 2 of the top.
And we talked about the sister connection for both Archbishop Carroll and Cardinal O'Hara in our last game, as Topakis got the steal and then traveled with it. And the Archbishop Wood bench argues that she was just gathering that basketball, never really possessed. But the brother-sister connection from Archbishop Wood, Mike Naus was on a state runner-up team for Archbishop Wood several years ago, a team that advanced all the way to the state final, losing to Roman Catholic 2 years ago. And Emily Naus, certainly following in his footsteps. She would say a better shooter than Mike, of course. Maybe the numbers even bear that out.
Of course, always the younger sister, learning from the best, the older brothers.
But he was fun to watch in his time on a very talented Archbishop Wood team. Nazareth trying to withstand what is now an 8-0 run. Power, a deep 3.
Way past the college line there.
Boy, that one was from 2 blocks from the palestra.
She stepped into that and was confident. Let's see if they can get the stop on D here.
Open 3. That one is no good from Windish. Offensive rebound corralled, and Archbishop Wood, they'll get right back into the half court. Extra pass. Windish will try it again. That one's good. Go right back to Windish after the first one was long. Have some confidence in your 3-point shooter. And once again, Megan, an offensive rebound out of that zone defense there. Nazareth, they coerced a tough look from beyond the arc, but can't close the possession. Boy, Reese Power can get to the basket.
She sure can. She saw that lane. She had beat her defender by a step, and there was no stopping her for that left-hand finish. Definitely will be a key of Woods to be able to stop her, but she's playing great right now.
Renninger with that 4-out offense. They got to go inverted with the point guard going into the post, and now it creates all that space to allow Windish to get to the rim. That's a great half-court set. Fun to watch this Archbishop Wood team play offense.
You know, they're so talented. They share the ball well, and everyone's a scorer out on the court.
It reminds me of those old Villanova basketball teams where Jalen Brunson would go inverted, and you'd have Omari Spellman, Eric Pascal go to the outside and let the guard go to work, confident that his or her back to the basket skills are going to be better than the guard defending him or her.
Yep.
One more look, and again, this is the tail end of it here. After Renninger in the post, able to swing it around, and now you got 5 guards on the outside. Let Windish get to the 10.
We'll see here. Wood was calling for 5 seconds and continues to pressure Nazareth, causing the turnover.
Perhaps kept that sneaker on the floor, the pivot foot. And a foul is called against Nazareth Academy. Archbishop Wood, yet another paint touch, and it comes in the form of the dribble drive from Ava Renninger. The paint touch leads to the kick out, collapse that defense in the zone. That's always the key, isn't it, Megan? And whether that's by dribble drive or by pass, the way to break down the zone is to initially get the ball into the center of that zone and then make it read in a decision from there.
Yeah, Wood's doing a great job of that. We'll see how long Nazareth stays in this 2-3.
Sophia McDonald from deep, largest lead for Archbishop Wood at 11. The niece of Mike McDonald, by the way, Sophia McDonald. She missed 4 months with an injury and just kind of now getting her bearings in the second half of the season. A lot more playing time. Sapakis came up with the steal. All the way to the 10, and a good find for Emily Naus. Renninger lets it go. 14-point lead.
With threes from multiple players out there on the court.
They come in bunches. What was a 10-10 game at the end of the first quarter. Great look for Abby Rock. She's hit 2 threes. Gets a great look from just inside the three-point line. Again, it starts by a paint touch on a dribble drive coming from the star, number 31, Reese Power.
And it looks like we have Nazareth in a man-to-man look to match up and limit those three-point shots.
Tapakis is open and knocks it down. Tough assignment for Gracie Sullivan.
She was in help and a little too late getting out on the opposite corner. It happens sometimes with help defense.
Rock with 8 points here tonight, and she stepped on the side of the end line. She's arguing for a foul call, but let's get another look. There's Sullivan on the help, like you said. Tapakis, plenty of time to get those feet set and let it fly. Power with the defense on Emily Naus, and Renninger is fouled in the act of shooting by number 20, Alyssa Browning.
Great job by Renninger in getting that shot off despite,
Yeah.
falling to the ground.
Got hit hard there. And certainly we've seen a lot of film, and we've been in person for a couple of Archbishop Wood girls basketball games this year, but what you see in person is, and I think comes through on our telecast here, is how good of a cutter off the ball Ava Renninger is. When the ball's not in her hands, which isn't all that often, she's a great point guard, and really the offense runs through her, but when the ball isn't in her hands, she's trying to get to that open spot and provide that safety valve, or in this case, a cutter on the verge of scoring. A good find by Emily Naus as well. Grab is called against Sophia McDonald. 1:15 to play, and important here if you're Nazareth Academy. You came out with some efficiency, certainly a strong first quarter. Got to find a way to end the second quarter with a little bit of momentum, cutting into this deficit a bit.
They do. They need to get something here on offense, potentially get another possession with a stop on defense.
Alyssa Browning, second team All-Catholic for soccer, and a key spark off the bench. Browning couldn't catch the basketball, but she was impeded, and that's the second foul in about 10 seconds of gameplay from Sophia McDonald. That's her second overall. Michaela Finnegan, speaking of sisterly connections, Delaney Finnegan played at Archbishop Wood just last year, and that's a giveaway. Much like her sister, a really good job on-ball defending there. She was the toughest on-ball defender that I think I saw all year last year in the girls' game. Saw a bunch of Catholic League games, saw all 6 state finals in person. She was the best on-ball defender that I saw. And she is hammered there by Gracie Sullivan. Number 20, Michaela Finnegan, comes to the line for 2.
And good take there. Freshman, getting some good minutes this year at point guard.
In fact, one performance, to speak a little bit more about her sister Delaney, that stood out to me was going up against Maddie Weber in the state final, who was committed to Villanova at that time as a senior. Was, I think, the highest touted player, if I remember correctly. Certainly right up there that we saw at the state finals last year, and she was put on lockdown by Delaney Finnegan. And really, and Mike would tell you, that whole Archbishop Wood defense, so committed.
We always say it starts on defense. Wood is really pressuring Nazareth here, and let's see if they can get something to end the half.
Abby Rock for 3, no good. And a push-off will send it the other way. With 24 seconds left, foul goes against number 20, Alyssa Browning. .13 seconds left, and Archbishop Wood looks to hold for the final shot. Windish down with 4. Contact in the act of shooting, and Ava Renninger will shoot 2. One more look here, and I think that's a good kick out there by Windish. That would have been a tough shot.
It was. Renninger, realized the clock and saw with the limited time to attack and try to draw a foul, and she sure did.
Wholesale substitutions, offense, defense here with 3 seconds to play for Archbishop Wood. Down to 2, and I do not believe it was off in time. Archbishop Wood scores 10 in the first quarter. The floodgates opened, 28-7 run in the second quarter to take control. But we saw in our first game, Megan, a 20-point lead is not always as it seems here at the high school level. And it'll be Nazareth Academy going to the locker room looking for answers.
For sure. There's some keys that Nazareth needs to bring in the second half, and I think it needs to start on defense, getting those stops, limiting the 3 points and the second chance opportunities, and then transitioning and turning that into some points on offense. We had some great takes by Power Sullivan and some threes by Rock. We have to keep that flowing in the second half.
It is halftime here at St. Joseph's University, the University Park campus, and oh so tantalizingly close to the Palestra just down the street here in University City. These two teams looking for the second spot in the Catholic League final. Archbishop Carroll earned their way to the title berth with a win over Cardinal O'Hara. Archbishop Wood 16 minutes away from doing just that. We'll take a break. Want to thank our crew here. Kevin Conley is on the production. Ian Sawyer and Aaliyah Pope on the camera. She's Megan McCullough, my color analyst. Bob Long here for the Sports Fan Base Network and the Philadelphia Catholic League Girls Basketball Semifinals presented by Blocks. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
For over 40 years, Blocks has been transforming what's possible by providing a safe, quality, values, and faith-based education to thousands of students, the leaders of tomorrow. You can fund a need-based scholarship for students simply by paying your PA taxes, and you'll receive a 90% tax credit refund on the donated amount. Changing the future is simple. Start today. Learn more at blocks.org/tax-credit. At Blocks, we're about legacy, heart, and providing the next generation with more than hopes and dreams. Through your investment of tax dollars, you receive a 90% tax credit, and we ensure students receive scholarships for a safe, quality, values, and faith-based education. Becoming a Blocks donor is a win-win. Leave a lasting legacy. Create new possibilities. Take your shot and join our team today. Visit blocks.org/tax-credit. Blocks is the largest scholarship organization in PA, offering donors a 90% credit refund on any scholarship donations made to your school through Blocks' EITC tax credit program. We all need to pay taxes. Why not let those funds create a better future for those who will one day lead in our place? Make a wise investment with your tax dollars and support students in gaining a safe, quality, values, and faith-based education. For over 40 years, we provided opportunities for students, so we understand the importance of legacy. Visit blocks.org/tax-credit to transform your tax dollars into funding the future through Blocks. A 90% tax credit refund could be available to you or your company by becoming a member of a Blocks Scholarship LLC. For over 40 years, through the support of donors like you, we've been providing need-based scholarships to students for a safe, quality, values, and faith-based education. Becoming a donor is simple and takes only minutes. Any individual or company who is subject to PA taxes can qualify. Your tax liability will dictate how much you are able to donate to the school of your choice in the form of a scholarship for a qualifying student. And you'll receive a 90% tax credit refund on the donated amount. It's truly a win-win. Simple, effective, life-changing. Visit blocks.org/tax-credit to join the team. Fund the future through Blocks today.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Ready to get started with the second half here on the Sports Fan Base Network. This is the Philadelphia Catholic League Girls Basketball Semifinals presented by Blocks, the official partner of all the Philadelphia Catholic League Basketball Semifinals and Finals. Bob Long and Megan McCullough here to bring you the second half. Nazareth Academy, boy, they were right there through the first quarter, but Archbishop Wood with 6 triples of their 8 total in that second quarter, including threes by 6 different players. Tough shot there by Sullivan. Got her own rebound, blocked by Emily Naus. And the ball is loose. Who's on it first? Tapakis and Ava Renninger. That's the person you want on the ball when you want to calm things down. Great kick out. Extra pass for Renninger, stepping into that 3. Rebound is brought down by number 31, Lauren Greer. And there's more of that inverted look with the 5 bigs outside, and Renninger, the only one with her back to the basket, creates a back cut by Emily Naus, who got her own rebound and finished. And it's just a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that 5 out or 4 in, 1 out. Sorry, 4 out, 1 in against the man-to-man defense is tough to beat. Tough to stop, and they do a great job executing on offense.
Yeah, we saw that same set run to perfection in the first half. And good finish on the other end by Nazareth Academy. Number 22, Riley Donahue, one of those juniors that we talked about. Great from the outside, but she shows that she can knock it down and as well as get to the hoop when needed. That's a giveaway by Alexa Windish.
Wood still pressuring here. Let's see if Nazareth can get something on offense.
Trying to build the comeback. This is a team that has been discounted in the past. They lost by 25 points in their regular season matchup against Newman Goretti. And then Nazareth Academy beat those same Saints on the Saints' home floor in the Catholic League quarterfinals. Yes, they're down here to Archbishop Wood. It's been a tough game to this point, particularly that second quarter, but this is a team that is used to being discounted, looking to build a run back here starting now.
Really smart play by Reese Power to see the ball going out on Wood and not touching it to keep possession.
Power thought about an NBA range 3.
I would have liked that. She hit the one already from the opposite end.
Good cut to the hoop and is fouled by Ava Renninger. Anna Kane goes to the line shooting 2. Kane, the only senior starter on this Nazareth Academy team, also a soccer player. Most of these girls are. We talked about it earlier in the contest. A lot of these girls represented Nazareth in the Philadelphia Catholic League Championship soccer match, also against Archbishop Wood, and the Vikings were victorious 2-1.
It's great to see those multi-sport athletes still out there competing, and always enjoyed you learn something from each sport, different coaches, different players, and keep the different muscles being used each season.
And Archbishop Wood continues cutting off the basketball. Renninger with a touch. Renninger wants to go one-on-one against Power, and a blocking foul called on the baseline. First team foul of the second half called against Nazareth Academy. Renninger for 3. That one's no good, but another offensive rebound. Tapakis hit 2 threes. Not the most proficient or at least high volume 3-point shooter, but when she's knocking down 2, It's hard to guard 5 shooters like Archbishop Wood has. There's an open 3. That's one of those shooters. Number 31, Lauren Greer. Power. Guarded by Greer. Contact. And they call an offensive foul. One more look.
It's a tough one. Good positioning there by Windish. And second or third for Power. Tough back-to-back fouls there. We have to see if they can get a stop here on defense.
Windish is one of those players that has really developed over the last 4 years. Over 40% from beyond the arc this year. Renninger will shoot 2 out at the line. Renninger, by the way, with 9 first-half points, came into this half 26 points away for those counting from the 1,000-point mark. Boy, would that be special to garner that honor at the Palestra.
Sure would. Be quite the scene on Monday night.
Even more special, getting a chance to climb the ladder and cut down a piece of the nylon.
And get some revenge from last year.
That's right. One of the best Catholic League finals that we have ever seen.
Against a team that Nazareth beat earlier in the season, Lansdale Catholic.
We talked a little bit about that as well, with Nazareth Academy being the #1 or top-rated Philadelphia Catholic League representative. They'll play in the district title game against the #1 team out of the public league at the 4A level. But because Lansdale Catholic lost on that last-minute bucket, remember, 3 4A teams near the top of the standings here in the Philadelphia Catholic League. It's Nazareth Academy, the lone team standing at this point in the Final Four, Lansdale Catholic, and Newman Goretti. And because of all the craziness down the stretch, as Renninger can't hit, got her own rebound. Windish and now McDonald. Good ball movement here by the Vikings. Now Scott to the elbow and couldn't hit it. But because of all that craziness down the stretch, Lansdale Catholic, the reigning Philadelphia Catholic League champs and the reigning state champs at the 4A level, are out. And it didn't look like that was going to be the case down the stretch. A timeout by Mary Kate Magana and the Nazareth Academy Pandas. Chance to talk a little bit more about this situation where Nazareth, their ticket is punched. We know that. And because of Newman Goretti's tiebreaker, because it was the same record as Lansdale Catholic, the tiebreaker, to be the 4 seed versus Lansdale Catholic, the 6 seed, the Crusaders are out, if you can believe that.
Would not have thought that coming into the season. You know, reigning 2023 Catholic League champions, and just a series of events this year. They had a great year, but, you know, some tough losses at the end.
Sure, and you look at the classifications, Cardinal O'Hara and Archbishop Carroll, that's loaded at 6A. Those 2 teams are good every single year. 5A, interestingly enough, does not have, they have a lot of teams, but not as many that are near the top, at least not right now. Archbishop Wood is kind of far and away the beacon at the 5A level here in the Catholic League. And then 4A gets really crowded really fast with these 3 excellent programs, Nazareth Academy, Newman Goretti, and Lansdale Catholic. So we talked a lot in the first game about Archbishop Carroll and Cardinal O'Hara, and how they've played twice. They've split 1-1. Carroll won the important one here tonight. They're going to the Palestra. They can and very likely will see each other for a 3rd time in the state semifinal, and that'll be another great tilt. Ava Renninger continues to put up the numbers here, and Archbishop Wood leads by 25. Abby Rock, she's knocked down 2, make it 3 from beyond the arc.
Great driving kick, assist by Riley Donahue.
Tapakis, good job catching that basketball and keeping it away from the oncoming defender.
can see the level of intensity has heightened a bit for Nazareth Academy's defense, trying to get some turnovers and some limited shots from Wood.
And Gracie Sullivan, the all first team keeper in the Catholic League on the soccer side. She'll go to the line for 2.
That last foul, Archbishop Wood, number 3, bringing Papirski, her first, team second.
And Reagan Papirski, the forward at 5'10", talked about how deep Archbishop Wood can go. This is all part of the idea here for Archbishop Wood, and now they'll get their starters back out on the floor. But with McDonald, with Papirski, with Emma Yogas at times, with Michaela Finnegan, Mike McDonald recognizes that building the program is not, hey, let's play all our seniors and then try to figure it out next year. It's, we're going to get sophomores, juniors, freshmen reps so that the standard continues to stay the same or rise. As the years go on, Ava Renninger, though, the standard at point guard here for Archbishop Wood.
Yeah, there has to be some communication there on defense. Too easy. She was able to turn the corner and get that clear left-hand layup.
23-point lead. Good look inside for Anna Kane. The skip pass and an open 3. That one is good. Riley Donahue. Boy, between Rock and Donahue, very, very effective from the outside. And there's that 5-out offense. Nobody coming inside the 3-point line. Screaming for a back cut. Tapakis will take it to the rim and just got rejected by that front rim. But a really good offensive set again. Rock. And that's last touched by Emily Naus with 48 seconds to play in the third quarter. Rock is open for 3. It's good. She's hit 4 from beyond the arc.
Be critical to get a stop here going into the fourth quarter. Get a stop, and if they can, force turnover to get an extra possession on offense.
Greer. And now it's a college range 3. It's good. She'll be shooting them from that range in 2 short years. Not on this floor, but it'll also have a St. Joe's Hawk on the middle of it.
That is true. Heading to Hawk Hill and only a junior, so still has some time ahead of her.
And a blocking foul is called with 7 seconds left to play here in the third. Second personal goes against number 31, Reese Power.
Back to what you were saying earlier, McDonald getting in his younger players to get some experience. A critical time, 7 seconds, and he puts them in.
How good is Abby Rock? Her 5th 3. Oh my goodness. Right at the horn to make it a 17-point deficit. Yes, a long way to go. We'll get another look at this one. Final seconds, and let it fly. Very good.
Very good, and had a few extra seconds to kill.
That's right. Well, when we talk about these games and these teams, the storylines go beyond the floor. Talked about Mary Kate Magana, her 6th year coaching at Nazareth Academy, an alum from the class of 2005. Ended up being a grad assistant to start her coaching career at St. Joe's University, where she played. And then she was an assistant for a couple of years at Nazareth, stepped away to work full-time, and kind of got that itch when the job opened up for the head coaching position. She applied for it, got the position, and has done a great job for this program. And this is a seismic move from the Catholic Academies League here to the Philadelphia Catholic League. And what she said to us is she really wanted to highlight how much the girls do off the floor. They work summer camps, basketball camps, and they take the time to work with and really inspire the younger generation of basketball players. And certainly, there's maybe a hope that those types of players might want to come and play for the Pandas someday in the future, but they're certainly altruistic in wanting to give back and be a role model for young girls. They also have, similar to Penn State's Thon, they have a Nazathon where they volunteer and raise money for childhood cancer research, and so the bar has been set here by this basketball program being a high-level stakeholder and contributor to the Philadelphia basketball community. A great job by Nazareth Academy in a lot of ways. Emily Naus, it's a beautiful set, but a good block by Abby Rock. Reese Power. And they're trying to get the ball to Rock. And they've put Sophia Tapak as a really good on-ball defender on Rock. Good weave set and fouled on the play is number 5, Gracie Sullivan. It's what the doctor ordered, Megan, for Nazareth. They get the defensive stop on one end and a chance to score with the clock stopped on the other.
Best case scenario, let's see if this second one will drop.
Sullivan, a 55% foul shooter coming in. Averages 8 points per contest, goes 1 for 2. Alexa Windish crosses the timeline, now Naus has it. A deep three for Emily Naus. Good rebound there by Lauren Greer. And they'll reset, really in no hurry here in the half court. Up by 16. Michaela Finnegan. Blocking foul is called against Anna Kane. First team foul against Nazareth Academy here in the fourth quarter.
Nazareth was looking for a little bit of a hook there, but went the other way.
Good cut to the basket, and it just hangs up there on that rim. Coming the other way. Open three. It's good.
A deep three from Cassidy Hart at the college line.
And
apologies, that was from Melissa Browning.
That's right. And I think I got a question on the scoring here. And Aaliyah Pope, who's doing the production here in the second half, I tend to agree with her. I thought that at one point it was 52-36. It was a 17-point lead going to the fourth quarter now. And then hit the one free throw, did Gracie Sullivan. And then all of a sudden it ticks down to 33. Of course, Browning hit that last three. So I don't know if they pulled 3 off the board. And they are having a frenzied discussion down there at the scorer's table. They are checking books, so we are not the only ones with that question. So 54, we know that's right. My vote's on 39, unless something's pulled off the board from a prior quarter. But it's an animated conversation down there, no doubt. The Archbishop Wood scorekeeper and the Nazareth Academy scorekeeper. All the while we play on, and Archbishop Wood gets the steal. Now, if it does come to it, the home book carries the day. That would be, of course, Archbishop Wood, the number 1 seed, the undefeated Vikings, wearing the white. Emily Naus on the back cut and comes to a jump stop, coerces the foul against number 31, Reese Power. By the way, we quoted you some stats at the end of the first quarter, and now the official has come over to the scorer's table, and I don't believe we're going to see another shot or another inbounds play until this is adjudicated. A great look here. and they are studying those two books. We quoted some halftime statistics, including the 8 threes by Archbishop Wood, 6 in the second quarter. That was courtesy of our buddy Andrew Robinson from City of Basketball Love. They might want to check his book as a neutral third party. Good look at John McBride, the Broad Street Run shirt on. He's the public address announcer here today, and Aaliyah was right. 39. Stick to your guns. I love that. We got a great crew with us here tonight.
15 points, but Grace Power going out with 4 fouls. We have to be careful there.
Good off-ball action to get the ball to Nouse in the lane. Step through, count it, and one. Beautiful. Folks arguing for a travel, but came to the jump stop, got to one pivot foot, and then you can go off that other foot if you're going up into the shooting motion. Couldn't finish off the old-fashioned three-point play. Sullivan gave that one away. Intended in the pass for Alyssa Browning. Midway through the fourth quarter here in game number 2 of our Philadelphia Catholic League Girls Basketball Semifinal, presented by Blocks. The winner goes to the Palestra for the Philadelphia Catholic League Final. That is a doubleheader, girls then boys, on one of the great sporting nights anywhere in Philadelphia, period, at any level of sports. Finnegan. And the Vikings will reset up 17. What a pass inside, and it just wouldn't fall for Emily Nouse.
Great rebound by Abby Rock. Pulls it out and needs to get something here on offense.
Kane. Good on-ball defense by Renninger, looking for a cutter off the ball. .4:11 to play in this one. Tough shot, wouldn't go. Another offensive rebound, but thrown away as she was falling out of bounds. Finnegan leads the break. Renninger pulls it back. Nouse sets the feet, and Nouse couldn't knock it down. But a foul in the act of shooting for the freshman. Michaela Finnegan is the next in the line of great Archbishop Wood scores, it would appear. The pedigree for Archbishop Wood as they are closing in on 16 of 18 years at the Palestra. And at the Palestra, when it comes to girls basketball in the Catholic League, doesn't just mean the semifinals. It means going to the final. That's an unprecedented and unbelievable level of sustained success. Good finish. Really impressed with the game of Abby Rock. Third team All-Catholic in soccer. I think we need to add another plaudit to her All-Catholic status in terms of basketball, the way she's playing. 8 state titles in Archbishop Wood's basketball history. 3-peat from 2010 to 2012. 1 in 2016 and 2017. Lost in the final in 2018 and have won 3 straight at the 5A level.
Nazareth Academy is going to pressure, trying to get a turnover.
Archbishop Wood in no particular hurry. And Renninger comes back up with the basketball after the tip. Topakis pulls it out to the logo.
Nazareth is going to have to think about pressuring or somehow getting this ball back, with Wood doing a really good job. Oh, and there's the foul.
And that does put Archbishop Wood into the bonus. Double bonus time. Well, it's all the same now here in 2024. Force a habit. 2 shots. We talked about all the soccer players on the Nazareth Academy side. Sophia Topakis, a really good midfielder for the Archbishop Wood Vikings girls soccer team. And she has had an excellent night here tonight. Not a volume 3-point shooter, but knocked down 2 big ones in the second quarter. That really sparked Archbishop Wood to 28 points, a 28-7 second quarter run from the Vikings. And you look at the score line, that's the difference, was that second quarter.
Yep, and only a sophomore for Topakis, so part of that younger, growing Wood experience that coach is developing.
And it is incredible that we talk about this team as one of Archbishop Wood's best, because they lost 7 seniors last year, including Deja Evans, Kara Meredith, Delaney Finnegan, and Allie Fleming. Last year's team, could have been, and it was special. They won a state championship. Incredible that they did that. They had the regular season that they did, just 1 regular season loss. They lost on a NBA range 3 from Olivia Bacella in the Philadelphia Catholic League final, and they blew through the state tournament, all without the services of Allie Fleming, who was hurt after just 8 games. And difficult to see a tremendous player like her go down in that fashion in her senior season, but she was a key part of last year's run, and with those tremendous players, all of them off playing at the next level, now it turns to the upperclassmen for this team, and that's Ava Renninger, that's the junior Emily Naus, that's Lauren Greer and Alexa Windish, who waited their turn behind Kara Meredith and Delaney Finnegan and Deja Evans and Allie Fleming for their role as starters on this team, and they have folded into the lineage of this program. And Nazareth Academy, that's off the knee of Gracie Sullivan. They're going to come up a little short here tonight, but their story in the Philadelphia Catholic League, Megan, is just getting started. They've already turned so many heads with the 5 seed and the tremendous regular season record and the win in South Philadelphia against Newman Goretti in the quarterfinal.
They sure have, and as your first year in the Catholic League, finishing 7-4 and having some of those upsets. It's just a program that's building and a culture that's, starting.
And they have the right coach at the helm, Mary Kate Magana. In her 6th season with the program, she has the pedigree, playing and coaching at the college level as a grad assistant at St. Joe's. She knows what it takes, and it will take time. She talked a little bit about the different nature of the schedule, where they played round robins in the Catholic Academies League. And this year you play teams once, and that's the regular season. Kind of get popped in the mouth by Archbishop Wood in the first matchup. You play Newman Goretti early. I don't know if the schedule makers did them many favors in year number 1 either. So all that, you turn to year number 2, you get this whole junior class back that led the program to its deepest state run last year and will engineer likely another deep state run this year. I'll be fortunate to be on the call for the 4A girls championship game from Hershey, the Giant Center. And I wouldn't be surprised 1 iota to see Nazareth or Newman Goretti in that tilt. Sophia Topakis. Two of 2. Reese Power. Tough shot, and they lost the basketball. Abby Rock turns it over.
Pressure here. They're going to have to watch the Topakis going long, but they recovered.
A foul is given with 1:24 to play. And quickly, Mary-Kate Magana will take her players over to the huddle, and Renninger will shoot 2. She won't get to 1,000 tonight. 35 points coming in, but it is within striking distance on Monday night. There is no doubt about that.
Sure is. What a experience that will be either way. They get to have another matchup at the Plestra against a very strong Carroll team that they've already seen this year, and you know it will be a good game for all to watch.
And you can watch that through the Sports Fan Base Network and their Merchant Services card processing pay-per-view service. The Penn Sports Network will be again on the production, and that is a great experience. I'll be working with my friend and partner, Megan McCullough, again on Monday night, and I hope you all can join us. One fee gets you access to both contests. And off comes Ava Renninger, Emily Naus, and Alexa Windish. A lot of substitutes into the game. Topakis and Greer, the only remaining starters. Good hands there by Abby Rock.
Nazareth still attacking, doing a great job with that steal.
Reestablished herself back in bounds, but couldn't hit it. Rebound comes to Reagan Perpirski. Greer now turns and looks up floor for Topakis. That 10 seconds comes to a conclusion. Emma Yogish just checked into the game as well. Here comes Emma Seckinger, replacing Lauren Greer. And Sophia Topakis comes off the floor as well. The starters are now off the floor. Mackenzie Rogers, the 5-foot guard, checks in. Hit on the 3, and Browning goes to the line to shoot 3. Ooh, they have it as a 2. Mary-Kate Magana agrees with us up here. 2 shots coming. One of 2. Archbishop Wood just looking to get it across half court. Ooh. Ooh, that timeout was called while that ball was bouncing along the floor. And I know this game is, of course, coming to its conclusion, but Mary-Kate Magana and that Nazareth staff, they got a case. And I don't know if we're going to get a correction here. I think we are. Nazareth basketball. And now Mike McDonald, it's just a tough situation because now Mike has a case because, well, now you blew the play dead and we had 2 seconds to get it across midcourt, and how do you know we're not going to do that?
Oh boy, never ending with 4.2 to go.
Yep, let's. And a full timeout is called by Nazareth Academy with 4.2 seconds to play. Playing to the final whistle, nobody could dispute that one. Always a learning opportunity, even for officials. Great crew here. Some of the best officials we have in the Philadelphia Catholic League, and sometimes that happens.
These are intense moments for all, so.
That's right.
It's only natural.
So it will be Nazareth Academy to close this one out. They'll come up short here today, but their season does not end. They will have an opportunity to play the #1 seed out of the Philadelphia Public League for the District 12 for a title, and then start a state tournament run. We'll keep an eye on the Pandas as they go along. Final seconds, and a foul is called with 1.4 seconds to play. Reese Power, the junior star, first team All-Catholic in 2 sports, and the driver of the engine here on this Nazareth Academy team. Archbishop Wood is going right back to the Palestra. Nobody has done it as often as they have, and this is a special group. The undefeated season in the Philadelphia Catholic League continues. An 18-point margin, and they will meet Archbishop Carroll in a traditional rivalry. These two teams are always at the top of the Catholic League. Two of the best coaches that the league has to offer, Mike McDonald and Renee Shields, will duke it out on Monday night, and Megan, we will be there for it.
Sure will. Looking forward to it. 2 great games tonight, 4 teams that came out and competed, and we're looking ahead to Monday, and I'm sure it'll be a great competition with the girls followed by the boys down at the Palestra.
Thank you to SFBN for providing the stream and the pay-per-view for the league. This is the Philadelphia Catholic League Girls Basketball Semifinals presented by Blocks. Our team tonight, Kevin Conley, Ian Sawyer, and Aaliyah Pope. Megan McCullough on color commentary. You'll hear her again on Monday night from the Palestra for the girls' final. And my name is Bob Long. For everyone here at SFBN, thank you for being with us. For everyone at the Philadelphia Catholic League, thank you for supporting girls basketball. It's Archbishop Carroll and Archbishop Wood, a familiar towel from the Philadelphia Catholic League final at the Palestra on Monday night. We will see you then.